Okay, so I was driving. Oh, first off, I I was at work and my mom called me and she was like, "Justin, can you pick up bread?" And I was like, "Sure thing, Mom. Love you. Okay, bye." So I was finishing up work and stuff, and then so I always drive to Raley's to pick up bread, and like I don't know, with the Carson thing and the 7 car pileup, I was just like, man, that's crazy. So what happened was that I get to Raley's and I get out of my car and I'm just looking around, and right off the bat I see this lady, like the ladies that work there, she's pushing the carts and stuff. She full on like smacked this lady's car, and like she's sitting there like, and I'm like, dude, that lady is gonna get fired. And I was like, that's a bummer. So I just went inside, and like they had a really good deal on some French bread, and I really like French bread, so I picked that up. And then I also got myself a soda, and then I drank it in the car, but that's different. So I was like looking in the line, and I saw somebody I know, and she's like, dude, this place is crazy. It's taking forever. And I was like, okay. So I kept walking. And so I have like 2 items, and the express lane is like 15 or 10 or something like that. And I get there, and there's like a line of 6 people. And I was like, what is going on? So I just got in the back of the line, and then this lady got behind me. She had her kid. And then this other guy, this old guy, was right in front of me. So like we were waiting there, and like looked up, and this lady's just arguing. She has one item, and it's this thing of bread, like the whole wheat things you make sandwiches out of. And I was like, what is this? And she's just talking and arguing and stuff. And finally she just like pays for the bread and leaves, and like the line gets back moving. But as this was happening, first like the lady behind us was like, what is going on? Is this stinking computer? She didn't say stinking, by the way. Is the stinking computers backed up or something? Did they shut down? All the computers shut down? Because this place is crazy. And it was like, lady, just stop. And like her kid said something, and she just started yelling at him. And I was like, man, if my mom started yelling at me like that, I'd just cry. It was awful. Like, so I got lady screaming at her like 6-year-old kid, and like saying, shut up. We're in a public place. Just shut up. I was like, whoa. Then this really old guy, like he's looking around, and he talked to me earlier about the Carson pileup, and I was like, yeah, it's a bummer and stuff. But he looks at this picture of this Time magazine, and on Time magazine right now, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like Osama bin Laden, and it's like picture of him crossed out, and he sees it, and he's like, I am so glad we got that. And then he said laced words with profanity, and it was like, oh my gosh, that was not cool. Like, started saying sand. I don't even want to say the word. Never mind. You get the picture. He's just starting cussing, saying we need to bomb people. I was like, wow. It's like, I don't understand how you could hate people that much, even if they do really cruel things. Like, he's hardcore, like, death to Unabombers, terrorists and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. And then, what was the other thing? So he starts cussing and stuff, and he starts talking to me, and I don't think he realized that I was dark-skinned, because he's saying some pretty racist stuff, and I was like, dude, I did not want a part of this. So we keep moving up in the line, and he's coming up to pay, and he has 3 bags of corn. 3 bags. And, like, he's paying for it, and his card gets declined, and the cash register lady's all, well, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to help you. And then he's like, oh, let me just run my card again. So he runs it, and he puts the wrong PIN number in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be stuck here again. So like he's doing this and stuff, and stinking runs this pin again. It's wrong. He runs it a third time. It's wrong. And the lady's like, I can just put this on hold. And it's like, you could have told him this after the second time. Come on. What's wrong with you? And stinking, he's cursing. He's like, I need to use a freaking phone. Come on, give me this. And like, puts his corn. And she like already bagged his corn in a paper bag. And she just like, she's trying to put it down to get it out of the way. And it rips and like all the corn spills on the floor. And she just acts like nothing happened. It's like, dude, that's that guy's corn. Like, what's he gonna do? He already just went off on Osama bin Laden and the sand people. You're gonna get the wrath of old man Withers over there. He's crazy. So like that kept happening, and stinking. What? Like I paid, and I was all, I'm just getting out of here as soon as I can. So I like slid my card. I typed in my PIN. She was all cash back. I was like, heck no, just get me out of here. So like I bought the stuff and I just started driving home. And like when I got out of there again, like this dog's barking at me. It was one of the worst Raley's experiences of my life. Like it ranks up there with any trip to Walmart. Like that time I went to get a new speaker with my stepdad. But that's a different story. Alright, bye.